guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about this eyeshadow palette right over here, and let's get into it. First off, this is the Mini Crush eyeshadow palette, which I think says that in the future we're going to have a midi maybe, or a big eyeshadow palette named Crush after this one, maybe like a pink toned eyeshadow palette. I don't know. We do have the Love one, but I've heard that this that one got discontinued, so yeah, I don't know about that. But this one comes into this packaging, and you also have a brush like with the one from the holiday set. It was a holiday set as well. I don't remember. Mini Metropolis one. So yeah, let's get into the eyeshadow palette. Well, you have the brush, which is, it's a nice brush. I think I'm gonna give this one to my best friend because I don't think I'm gonna be using it. So yeah, I don't want it to go to waste and just to end up throwing it away. So I'm gonna give it to her. Hopefully she'll use it. If not, maybe she'll donate it or something. But yeah, I'm gonna give it to my best friend. It's a nice brush, but it's too small. It's way too small for my brush needs. I think I want a bigger handle, but this one does feel fluffy and nice quality. I love that she added a brush because why not? And yeah, it's a nice addition, and I love the shade, the color of the brush. It's really pretty, really Valentine's Day themed, so I like it. As for the palette, is this one right over here, and it looks like this. I'm gonna bring it closer so you guys can see better. This is what this looks like. That pink shade, that shimmery pink shade, it's more of a gel-like formula, if you ask me. Like, it doesn't feel like a powder formula. I think it says on the back, I'm not sure. It's I'm not sure how you're supposed to read the shades, but CM, I think it's creamy matte, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry if I do, but yeah, this one, I think the shades are in this order. We have a Claret 274M, Soul 297 cm. Well, I'm gonna show you the back because I don't know. I know that she has like a cream to powder formula and all that stuff, but I don't know which is which. So in this eyeshadow palette, because you do have the names on the back for the retro one, or on the packaging or something. I remember saying that, but I swear that I don't know. I do know that these are mattes and these two are shimmers, but this one feels more like a gel-like type of a formula than a regular day-to-day shimmer. So let's get to swatching. The first shade, I love this pink. I think this is what really drew me in when I was contemplating about getting the palette or not. I'm gonna do 2 swatches because I wanted to really show up. As you can tell, it's quite sparkly. I really like that. Like, I have similar shades, but not that sparkly, so I love that about this shade. It's really pretty. Next up, we have what I like to call like a shade that I don't use. I just don't use this type of a shade, like transition-y, this light of a shade. It's too light for my skin tone, and I don't think it would work for any deeper skin tones. So I think this particular shade might be a waste of a pen. Like I would have added something like rosy matte. We do have this one, but I would have added like a pinkish matte to complement this pink right over here. Just a thought. Next up we have this burgundy, I think it's koi. Yeah, this one doesn't swatch as well, but I can say for sure that it's a beautiful shade and it blends like a dream on the eyes. I have it on right now. I had no issues with blending or anything. I do love that she added a deeper shade to make the palette more complete in a way. But like I said, I would have added a pinker version of this one right over here that would complement this one. Like I said, just a thought. Next up we have Lotus, and this one, I have to say that this is my my favorite matte out of the entire eyeshadow palette. Well, there are 5 shades, but I love this matte so much. I used it as a transition shade and I love how my look turned out. I kind of, I don't know, I didn't want my look to be that red, so I skipped on using this red, but it's a beautiful red. If you love reds, it's gonna be your favorite shade. And this is what the 4 shades look like until now. Yeah, like I said, I really like the mattes. I can't complain about the mattes, but like I said, I would have added like a pink version. Yeah, I'm boring myself, so let's get past that at this point. Next up we have, I think it's Daisy, I think so, or Claret. I don't know which one is which, but you know, whatever. And we have this this red right here, which is not that sparkly. It's more of a shimmer that you can find in the retro palette. I think one of the, I can't remember a shade exactly and the name of a shade, but it's that satiny type of shimmer formula that you can find in the MIDI retro palette. So if you like that, you're gonna love this. And yeah, this is the entire eyeshadow palette. As for similar shades, which is basically the reason of the title, I could find like, I don't think I have all of them, but I think I have a few. So let's get into the red one. Well, I have the Jackie Aina eyeshadow palette, and we have over here Wiggly's, this red shade that is surprisingly similar to the red in the eyeshadow palette that we have today. So if you have that one and you are eyeing the red shade because you thought that you don't have that in your collection, you do, you already do, if you have this eyeshadow palette particularly. So yeah, I'm gonna do a swatch to show you how similar these are. Well, if I'm gonna be able to close it. And here we have, if you ask me, the red from Jackie Aina, it's much more vibrant than the red from this one, Mini Crush. The red from Jackie Aina is at the top, like right over here. And the red from the Mini Crush is this one. If you ask me, like pretty much twins. So if you have that, you don't need the Mini Crush. As for the pink shade, I'm gonna bring out a palette that I think is pretty much forgotten in the beauty space. If you ask me, I think nobody Nobody ever talks about this anymore, but I like it, so yeah. We have Norvina Volume 1, which is this pink right over here. It's really similar to the one from Mini Crush. So yeah, I'm gonna swatch it to show you how similar or not similar these are. Well, this is the pink from Norvina, and on top we have the pink from Mini Crush. If you ask me, the pink from Norvina, it's miles better than the pink from Mini Crush. Like, yeah, that pink from Mini Crush is sparklier, but the pink from Norvina is really like pink. This one, I think it has like a peach tone to it, if you ask me, like, yeah. And this one from Norvina has more of a mauve tone, but you can see how similar these are. As for the mattes, I think you can find dupes in this palette, the Midi Retro. Yeah, these are the mattes right over there. You could find some dupes, but yeah, I think this Mini Crush is duping itself, like in the NATASHA Denona collection. But I know that some of the shades are not even new. They are from the Midi Love eyeshadow palette. I think only Koi is the one that's new. So I'm gonna show you the palette in a second. I've read that only this shade is new, like this burgundy type of a shade with pink and purple tones to it. This one is the only one that's new to the collection, so yeah, I don't have Midi Love, so that's why I bought this. And also, side note, I kind of bought this to prove to myself that I can find these shades in my collection. Like, I know that I had similar shades, but I wanted you guys to actually figure out if you have these shades before you actually buy this, because this is pretty much similar to any other pink eyeshadow palette that came out last year, and I think this year is gonna be a pink year as well. So yeah, this is the eyeshadow palette. It's not a bad quality by any means. I think this is one of her best minis, if you ask me. I also have the Mini Love, so I'm gonna show you that in a second. Well, this is the Mini Love that came out for Valentine's Day last year. It's really up to you which palette you're gonna choose, because I feel like the Mini Love from last year for Valentine's Day, it's much more versatile, just my opinion. Like that deeper shade, you can use it with a light hand and make it a totally different shade. Yeah, it's much more cool toned, this one, if you ask me, or that. Yeah, these are pretty much similar, but it really depends on what you're looking for. If you want more pinky, champagne-y type of looks, you could choose this one. Or if you like more pinkish, reddish type of a looks, you can choose this one. So it's really up to you. I think this is still available. Yeah, I've seen it at my local Sephora, so it's still available if you want to watch that. So yeah, this was my review. Like and subscribe if you want to, and see you next time. Bye!